Welcome back to our channel. Today we're here to talk about the leaked Edward Snowden email Cardano outbreak on this date, ADA Cardano news today. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel to never miss a crypto update. So without any further delay, let's get started. Last week, with the first update of Cardano ADA, cryptocurrencies quickly peaked and ideally fell back to $2.25 to $2.55 before the next rally ideally reached $3.25 to $3.75. From there, even more important connections are expected. Fast forwarding, ADA topped the same day, reaching $2.47 and $2.50 3 and 4 days later, and returning to $2.95. Therefore, the Elliott Wave Principle, EWP, combined with technical analysis, TA, was a reliable and accurate way to predict recent highs and lows. The question is whether the fix has already been done. The fourth wave is often very complex. Last week I said, thanks to EWP, I know for sure that the fourth and fifth waves will come after the third wave. In this case, red intermediate waves 3, 4, and 5. See Figure 1 above. Last week's wave 3 drop to 23.60% retrace was technically sufficient to correct the fourth wave. The correction always consists of at least 3 waves, A, B, C, and the correction for the fourth wave is often, in EWP terminology, a flat correction, a triangle, or any combination of them. Have a look at this. So the question is, was last week's $2.47 lows all off red, wave 4, or just green, wave A, wave 4? See Figure 1 above. At this stage, it's not possible to determine for sure which of the two options, but based on EWP knowledge, the fourth wave correction is often quite complex and long-lasting, so the latter option is recommended. In that case, wave B is currently underway, targeting what will be an irregular flat from $2.97 to $3.17 before the red wave 4, green wave C lowers the price. Once again in the ideal target zone of $2.50 to $2.20. Alternatively, according to the EWP guidelines, the irregular flat B wave is too long above that price level, so the ADA should rise above $3.17 to signal that the wave 4 is complete. In that case, I look for ADA to reach $4.50 plus or minus 25 cents. But that means the low of $2.47 last week must be maintained in the future. Otherwise, a continuous fourth wave of horrible and endorsed works. Conclusion: Cardano ADA completed the more important third wave and undertook a correction, ideally to about $2.25 to $2.55 depending on the apex of the third wave. As expected last week, the fix has already reached the ideal target zone, and as mentioned last week, IMHO is another buying opportunity for swing traders unless the ADA falls below $1.87. Cryptocurrencies are more complex. You'll want to visit this zone again for a fix, but breakouts above $3.17 target $4.50 plus minus 25 cents because I know for sure after 3 goes to 4 and 5. Last month, the price of Cardano ADA soared. The lowest token price was $1.2223 on July 27, 2021. Currently, tokens are fluctuating above $2.5 with Cardano's highest price recorded around 7 a.m. on August 23, 2021. Cardano has become the third largest cryptocurrency in the world in terms of market limits. Listen on to learn more about Cardano's price forecasts, why Cardano is rising, and how high Cardano could be short. Cardano price forecast. The current Cardano live price, August 23, 2021, 9:32 a.m. is $2.81, which is roughly equivalent to Rs 208. Cardano's price has risen 12.32% in 24 hours. Cryptocurrencies occupy the third position after Bitcoin and Ethereum with a market capitalization of over $90 billion. Many platforms are trying to predict Cardano prices, but the current boom predictions are true. According to Wallet Investor, Cardano ADA can be priced up to $3.928 per year and up to $11.010 over the next 5 years. According to Capital.com, Cardano's price will reach $3.68 by the end of 2022 and is projected to reach about $10 over the next 5 years. For those wondering how high Cardano will be, the current graph suggests that cryptocurrencies could explode shortly and double current prices by the end of this year. Why is Cardano going up? ADA cryptocurrencies are currently at record highs and are expected to surge further shortly. There are several reasons for the same. One is that Cardano claims to be an environmentally friendly cryptocurrency. Traders and investors have previously experienced a significant drop in the prices of the largest cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin due to their low environmental friendliness. Second, crypto networks are getting software updates that allow them to compete with larger rivals such as Ethereum. This update introduces smart contracts to the network and allows Cardano to reach more potential investors. Software updates may be released in September 2021. During the recent cryptocurrency crash, Cardano showed a resilient nature and prices did not fluctuate much. Cardano's ADA token is named after Augusta Ada King, a 19th century British countess known for her research on theoretical computing engines. She's widely recognized as the first computer programmer. The token was launched under the supervision of Charles Hoskinson, co-founder of Ethereum ETH. Hoskinson broke up after his fellow co-founder Vitalik Buterin wanted Ethereum to remain a non-profit project. However, Hoskinson wanted to accept a venture project to move Ethereum forward. Thus, Cardano was created by the Cardano Foundation for commercial purposes and is still under development. Cardano is the first cryptocurrency based on the proof-of-stake (POS) network rather than the proof-of-work (POW). In POW networks such as Bitcoin, miners are responsible for validating transactions in public blockchain ledgers by solving complex algorithmic puzzles through a graphics processing unit (GPU). However, mining difficulty increases exponentially over time, so miners will have to buy more advanced GPUs over time, consuming more power. Anyone with a multi-core central processing unit (CPU) could mine Bitcoin at about 50 per block in the early days. It's worth about $2 million per day. However, to meet the difficulty of mining, you need a 2.2 billion times more powerful processor. All of these have serious environmental consequences. Currently, one Bitcoin transaction uses as much power as about 1.2 million Visa transactions (NYSEV). By the end of the century, Bitcoin's energy consumption could exceed the world's electricity generation. This should not be a problem with Cardano's POS system. In this setting, the person who owns the token, called the stakeholder, validates the transaction, not the miner. Large stakeholders can earn 6.59% annual interest by running a stake pool. Smaller stakes can also delegate Cardano tokens to the stake pool to get about the same gross return before a 3.91% commission. However, keep in mind that out of a total of 45 billion, 32.9 billion Cardano tokens are in circulation. Therefore, the inflation-adjusted rate of return is low, less than 2%. Investors can earn passive income from staking and capital gains from rising prices. At the same time, the network probably uses as much electricity as a town of thousands, compared to Bitcoin, which consumes as much as Chile's entire electricity supply. Tokens are steadily becoming innovative. Last year, the Cardano Foundation began sharing tokens. This allows you to divide your network into local nodes, stakeholders. This reduces processing time by 1,000 transactions per second per node, or 1 million transactions per second across the network. By the end of the year, Hoskinson plans to integrate smart contract capabilities to make Cardano consistent with Ethereum's utilities. Unstable reality. POS networks solve problems and cause problems at the same time. This setting gives cryptocurrency whales, high net worth investors, an imbalanced amount of electricity in the blockchain. Whales can't disrupt a POW network without controlling 51% of the blockchain's computing power to perform a hash attack. However, the same whale can easily launch an attack vector against a POS network by controlling only 51% of the raw supply. So far, Cardano has not succumbed to the integration. Over 2,656 mining pools manage 71% of the total supply. The biggest problem Cardano faces is the lack of recruitment. Today, the technology is primarily used by startups, but there are several major partners such as PricewaterhouseCoopers and Wolfram Alpha, an engine that solves complex math problems that are especially popular in college. Nor was it able to get a lot of attention from the government, except in small countries like Georgia. Due to their high market capitalization, investors are setting clear prices for the possibility of implementing smart contracts and are expanding their network adoption. Of course, that may be possible, but until that happens, I rate Cardano only suitable for speculative investors. Cardano, Crypto ADA, is a cryptocurrency that has gained momentum since its launch on September 27, 2017. Since then, tokens have returned a staggering 7,080% to investors, well ahead of the 910% increase in Bitcoin, crypto BTC, same period. As a result, Cardano is one of the 10 most valuable cryptocurrencies with a fully diluted market value of approximately $84 billion. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit like and subscribe to our channel, and let us know your thoughts in the comments section.